Do you want to learn a new skill? Do you want to learn a new language? Or maybe you want to learn how to start your own business, or you want to learn sales and marketing and many different topics in business. Now, today I'm going to share something with you that has profoundly changed my life, and that is, how do you learn properly? I believe there are only three main ways that you can learn. The first way is learning from yourself. People call that the school of hard knocks, learning from your own mistakes by trial and error, right? Where you make enough mistakes that you will learn from it, and that's perfectly fine. Now, a lot of people learn this way, and the problem is it is very, very costly, and it takes a long time for you to learn anything. But if you are persistent enough, if you're determined enough, and if you are resourceful enough, you could figure things out on your own. In fact, comment below, have you ever tried to learn something? It's just no one ever taught you, but you kind of figure things out on your own, but it took you a long fucking time, and you made a lot of mistakes, and maybe even cost you a lot of money. Comment below if you've ever done that before. Now, that's learning from yourself, which is fine. There's some pros and cons. The pros is you can learn from yourself. There's no barrier of entry. You can learn it anytime you want, and it's free, right? Learning from yourself. The downside is it costs a lot of money. Sometimes it costs a lot of time. And it's like the saying, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance, right? It's very, very true. So learning from yourself. The second way that you can learn is learning from your peers. Learning from your peers. So learning from the people kind of around you, maybe at the same level. Now, the problem is learning from your peers is sometimes you learn the wrong fucking thing. They tell you about this, tell you about that. They have an opinion about everything. And because they're your peers and you like them and they like you and you listen to them, and you thought, you know what? Yep, I guess that's the way how to do it. Comment below if you had this experience, right? You learn from your peers, you listen to them, it's like, oh my God, that's like the worst advice ever. And you implement those advice and you actually took action, and you're like, that's exactly, like, that doesn't work. That is not how things work. Now, the biggest problem with learning from your peers is this. I want you to imagine this, okay? Let's say you want to learn how to speak Chinese, right? You want to learn how to speak Mandarin because China is booming, you want to learn a new language, okay? And you and your friends get together, and you don't know how to speak Chinese, and he doesn't know how to speak Chinese either. So imagine this, you're both locked in the room, and you're locked in the room for 30 days. And I say, okay, I'm gonna come back in 30 days. Now, chances are when I come back, what are the chances of you knowing how to speak Chinese after 30 days? 0. Why? Because you don't know, and he doesn't know. How could you have two people who don't know something, and suddenly when you put them together, suddenly magically they will know it? No, that's not how life works. Now, that is a little bit an extreme example, but it's not so extreme. Think about this. In terms of success, in terms of creating wealth, in terms of creating like financial success in business, a lot of people, a lot of you take advice from your peers. And they tell you, hey, you shouldn't do sales this way. You shouldn't get your customers this way. You shouldn't grow your business this way. You shouldn't invest your money this way. You should invest in this way and that way. The problem is, you and them, you are at the same level. You don't know what you don't know. How could they possibly teach you? And why the hell would you listen to them when you're at the same level? Two people who don't know something getting together, and now they learn from each other. Can you see? It is a mess. It is a disaster, right? It's just back and forth, lip service. The third way that you can learn, which I believe is the most powerful way to learn, which is also the way that I have learned over the years, why I'm able to accomplish what I've accomplished at a young age instead of at the age of 50, 55, and 60. And that's learning from a mentor. Learning from someone who's been there and done that and continues to do it. Imagine if you are an athlete. You want to learn how to play basketball. Yes, you can learn from yourself. Yes, you can kind of play basketballs with your friends. But if you want to be a professional, guess what? You need to get a mentor, you need to get a coach to show you exactly what drills do you need to practice on a daily basis to get better. What are some of the exercises that you have to do? And the coach, he's watching you, he's correcting you, right? He's shaping you, he is molding you, he's helping you to get to that next level. That's the power of a mentor. I am where I'm today. Yes, I have made a lot of mistakes, absolutely. I have learned from other people, my peers, yes. But I'm where I am today because of my mentors. I learned from my mentors. Partially what makes me a mentor to so many people, millions of people worldwide, is because I'm a great student. I'm a great teacher because I'm a very, very dedicated student. I'm always coachable. I'm always hungry for knowledge and for more insights, more distinctions, just more perspectives. I'm hungry for that. So if you've been following me for some time now, and I can see your comment on social media, on YouTube, and you're asking me, Dan, can you be my mentor? Dan, can I attend your workshop? Or can I learn from you? Can you help me? I have created multiple programs that I could help you. I've got many ways that I could help you. But you see, on social media, watching a video from me, that's not mentorship. Because to me, a mentorship, there has to be that interactive component into it. So you think you're learning a lot, which I have millions of followers on social media where they're learning a lot from me just watching my video, but then that's the outsider. My insider, more inner circle students, the ones that are my private students, they are learning from me. I'm a mentor, I'm a sifu to them. So if you're serious, very serious, not interested, but you're committed to learning and you really want me to be your mentor, not thinking about it, not someday, but today, click on a link here or somewhere here and go on a 7-week mentorship with me. By the end of the 7 weeks, I promise you, it'll be the best decision that you ever made.